welcome back. I am ecstatic to make this video for you guys. You don't even know how long I've been waiting to do this. You don't even know how long I've been waiting to do this. So, as you have seen from the thumbnail, from the title, I don't know how I'm going to do this thumbnail, because I want to do it so it's like fully clickable and everyone clicks on it. But I don't know whether to do an actual proper thumbnail or just do a screen grab of me like my old one was. But I've been waiting 3 years for this. 3 years. We did a prediction video out in, I think it was May 2018. Let me get this up. Filter prediction. We put it out on, come on, where are you? On the 9th of May 2018. Now, when is this going out? Because it's going to be similar. This is going out, predictions on the 6th. Obviously, Sunday itself, which is the 9th of May, is my career mode video, which I already have pre-recorded. The Saturday, I've got a specific video out that I need going out later than this one. Because I don't, if by happens chance, the video I want to put out on Saturday, I can get done before the Saturday, I'll put this out on the Saturday and get the other one out on the Thursday. Because obviously Friday, Road to Glory. If I can't, I'm going to have to rejig my videos around and it might come out at a later date. Here we go, it might come out on the Saturday and this one should be out on the... this will either be out on Thursday the 6th or Saturday the 8th, which could not be any closer 3 years down the line than the original prediction video I put out, because this is the Euro 2021 predictor. This is what we're doing. Now, what made this absolutely incredible is I put my Euro squad predictor out last night. Obviously today I think we had an exclamation list go out today. But on last night's video, I had comments going, bro, this is incredible. I remember when you did this back for the World Cup. And so, how, can you do it again? Or no, I remember when you did that one for the Euro. Can you do a predictor video? And I kept, last night I was replying going, it's not available yet. Basically, it was not available. Can't do it until they release it closer to the time. Then I thought, is it available? If I was able to do it May last time, surely they'd put it out at a very similar time. Lo and fucking behold, it was released this morning. So the night I put the squad the squad predictor out, I'm getting all these comments. The morning of that, oh no, the morning after that, they go and release it. So look at this, boys. Look at this. Now, for whatever reason, I don't know if it's in proper HD. It might not look it, but we have the Euro. Wait, F11. Come on, you prick. F11. I'm so excited to do this. But I'm going to have to turn it down because it's sleepy. Right. If I am correct in saying this, if this is very similar, you guys are going to keep going back to this video because that's exactly what happened. This video didn't gain views the day it went out. I don't know if you've seen my last video or my ranking it. We talked through it and we talked about it, but if I go back and look at the analytics of it, engagement, lifetime, its most views was on the 6th of July, 2 months after it went out. I had 300 views. No, that's watch time. Audience, no, overview, views. On the 6th of July, it had 4.5k views on that day alone. Because it was during the World Cup and people like to go back to it to see whether I've got them correct, which is why I'm doing this now. I'm following the same algorithm I followed last time. It cannot go wrong. One of them, whether it's this one or the last one, will hit 100k views at some point. People will go back and watch the last one. People will come back and watch this one. I doubt this will get the same bump because there might be 3 or 4, maybe 5 other people that will do very similar to this, and there'll be a wider scope of videos to watch. However, I was the only person to do it last time, which is why everyone came back and watched it. And the World Cup, specifically back then, was a big thing and it gained a big audience. So, without further ado, 12 European nations host Euro 21 with Wembley home to the semi-finals and final. Pretty sure they've also got a quarter-final now, but I might be wrong. Will Gareth Southgate's England lift the trophy, or will Portugal emerge as victors again because Portugal won it last time? Make your tournament predictions with our brilliant tool or download our printable wall chart. Simply select the winners of each knockout game and your triumphant finalists. So, I already have in my head how things could go in terms of who might win it, who are the best teams there. But as we know, that's never the case, is it? Because I predicted, if I'm not mistaken, every single game wrong. Every single one. Bar the winner. I correctly guessed that France would win the World Cup. And they did. But none of the other results at all were correct, not even the rankings. So, let's go through it bit by bit. Let's make this ever so slightly bigger. Here we go. We have Group A. Turkey, Italy, Wales, and Switzerland. Now, I think as an actual collective, that might be the hardest group. No, I can see one more as a collective, you know. So personally, I think it has to be given to Italy as first place. You know, it has to be. Italy can't come second, third or fourth in that group. In my eyes, the team that they've got, the players that they have to beat Wales and Switzerland and Turkey. Now, outside of that, who comes second? Any of these teams on their given day could win. I'm personally going to go Switzerland. Do I? I might go Wales, Switzerland and Turkey out. Oh, that's tough. This is tough. Look at the amount of good teams as well. I'm going to go Turkey second. I think is it Demiral? They've got Soyuncu. They've actually got quite a few good players. I mean, Wales are good. They've got likes of Ampadu, you know, Gareth Bale, obviously, Aaron Ramsey, players of that calibre. I just don't know whether they beat Switzerland. Shaqiri. Who else have they got? They've got Berkey in goal, Akanji and Delaney. They've come on leaps and bounds the past few years. I'm gonna miss players off here. Oh, by the way, I thought I'd put my Rangers stuff on for this just because it's a football video. It got me in the mood. I'm gonna go Switzerland and Wales out. I don't want to say that the host nation, one of the host nations, being part of the United Kingdom or Great Britain, whatever you want to say. I don't want them to go out. I'd prefer them to come second. I just don't think it'd happen. Group B, we have Denmark, Finland, Belgium, and Russia. Personally, I think it's Belgium's to lose that group. Belgium, De Bruyne, Hazard, Thorgan Hazard at that, Origi, Benteke, Courtois in goal. They have a plethora, T-Elements, they have a plethora of players that are all playing at the top level. Now, Russia did very well during the Russian World Cup. Since that, I don't think they're anywhere near the level. Neither of Finland. They've got Pukki, Herodecki. But personally, I think Denmark. Now, I've just realised, and you guys are going to pick up on that I mentioned Akanji and Delaney. Delaney is obviously Danish, not Swiss. So ignore that. I meant Babu. Delaney, the Dortmund player, is Danish. So, as a Danish player, they've got a few more that I can at least pick off. So then it's between Finland and Russia. Now, this for me again is tough. It's tough to decide who actually goes through. It's the lesser of two evils. I think Russia might edge it and Finland will go out. Personally, I think Puki's good. I think Hiradeki's great, but I just think Russia probably has the more well-rounded players. You know, they have not well-rounded players, more a well-rounded team. Moving on to Group C, we have Holland, Ukraine, Austria, and North Macedonia. Now, I think it's obvious about one of the teams in here. That being North Macedonia. I've actually got, and I think this is probably the easiest group to place in order. I think it would be Holland at the top, Austria second, because they have a good few players in there. They have, you know, likes of Alaba. Then I think it'll be Ukraine third and North Macedonia. I think they're the worst out of every team in this, to be fair. Group D, now this is where personal bias may start to take over, because I'm going England first. Then Croatia. Croatia have a great team. They could also come first and England could come second. That's how that could go. And again, Scotland and Czech Republic. Now, Czech Republic have a great team. There's people like, Piatek's Polish. Who am I thinking of? Is it Hlojek? Something like that. They have a good few players, but so does Scotland nowadays. Andy Robertson, who's their goalkeeper now? Who's Scottish goalkeeper now? Who's the Scottish goalkeeper now? Is it David Marshall who they play in goal? Let's have a look at the roster. They've got Che Adams as well now. He took Scottish allegiance, didn't he? Scott McTominay. I think they've got an okay team nowadays. I'm going to go Scotland over Czech Republic. I'm going to say Czech Republic come bottom. But I think it's a case of these two battling it for the top and these two battling it for the bottom. Or third place, you know. Group E, where I was going to say this is the closest in terms of all the teams. I actually think in terms of every single team in the group, this may be the toughest. Spain, absolutely incredible on their day. But in recent years, like bar there, I think they won the Euros and the World Cup, then the Euros or something like that. They won a few in a row, or at least got to a few finals. Since that, they've really begun to drop off. In terms of quality, not in terms of the player quality, but actually playing. So how do we go about that? I think they've got such a good team though. They're if they don't top the group again, something's probably gone wrong. You know, Ansu Fati nowadays, Spanish strikers, Rodrigo, Morata. Diego Costa. I'm just listing off people. It'll probably be what's his name? Is it Moreno? I can't think of his name. There's too many in this Spanish team. You got the likes of like the PKs, Sergio Roberto's, Carvajal, Alba. You've got too many Spanish players to even name. Like even younger players that have started to come through in the Spanish league. Munain, players like that. I think Munain will be a great influence for Spain this tournament. Anyway, I've got then Slovakia. Who have Slovakia got? What's the Slovakian team looking like? The Slovakian national football team. Let's have a look who's part of their roster. They beat Scotland 1-0. They lost to the Czech Republic in the Nations League. You know what? They beat Russia 2-1. Dubravka, Skriniar, Duda, Kuka, and actually not too many people that are well known outside of that. And then the other recent call-ups include Martin Skirtle. You know, his latest call-up was in 2020, so oops. Marek Hanchik, he could be called up. I think they're going to finish bottom. I think Lewandowski could have a great tournament, so I'm going Poland, then Sweden, then Slovakia out. But it could easily be Sweden, then Poland, because Sweden have a great team as well. Group F. Hungary, Portugal, France and Germany. Now, in my opinion, these are the three teams that I've got to win it. So how does that work? Fucking hell. If you're looking at the teams that are going to go through to at least win the tournament, you're looking at France, Germany, Portugal, Holland, Spain and England, Belgium, and then if we were to pick an eighth, Italy. They're the 8 teams that you're looking at to be... If you were to say what 8 teams are going to reach the quarterfinals, you'd pick them 8. If it hadn't been seeded or hadn't been grouped as it is, you'd say out of all of these, what are the top 8 teams to reach the quarterfinal? You'd pick Germany, France, Portugal, Spain, England, Belgium, Holland and Italy. 3 out of them 8 are in the same group. So how do we do this? I think France are far, and I'm talking absolutely gone clear of all these other teams. The only team that I think will ever give them a challenge throughout this whole tournament, arguably Belgium, because I think Belgium play very similarly to how France play. They play fast, free-flowing football. Not a lot of these other teams do. Holland could give them a go, but I don't think they've got the actual quality. And Germany. So that's why I think Germany comes out. I just think Germany has such a wide-based player ability that they have so many players that have so much quality. Sane, Gnabry, Muller, Neuer in goal, Boateng, Süle, Kimmich. They've just got so many players that you can you just pick the Bayern Munich team, take out anyone that isn't German, and then add everyone else that is German from the other big teams. Gundogan, he goes. Werner Havertz, not that they've been particularly good, I just can't see them not being picked for the tournament because of how good they actually are and can be on their day. Are very similar to France, you've got your Mbappe, your Giroud, and just so many French players. And then obviously Portugal, Hungary are gone. I would be very surprised if Hungary left that group with a point, with all the others that are going out, bar North Macedonia. So Slovakia, Wales, Finland and Czech Republic. I can see these maybe salvaging a point, or maybe even a win at any point, maybe if Czech Republic beat Scotland. Or if Wales beat Turkey or Switzerland, or Slovakia ended up beating Sweden, something like that. I could see these getting points. Hungary, North Macedonia, I can't see getting a single point throughout the whole tournament. And that's nothing against Hungary. They've just been put in the death group. So, from these, make sure you have selected a third place team in each of the groups above. Then pick your top 4 best third place teams, the ones you think will finish the group stage with the most points. Portugal, Switzerland, and then I want to say this is tough. Scotland are in our group, and given the fact it will be England versus Scotland, I think they could give us a good run for our money, which will garner them some points. Sweden could beat Poland and Slovakia on the day. That's good for them. Ukraine, I can't really see them beating Holland or Australia. But they will beat North Macedonia at least twice, so that's got to be in the same boat as Portugal beating Hungary twice. I've got to pick top 4, so I think Ukraine have to have one just because they're in a group with a very easy opponent. That's 6 points minimum. And then they could even draw against any of these if they have a good game. Finland are going to have tough games against Denmark, Belgium and Russia. Wales could pick a point, but then they're out, so Switzerland could pick a point up against Turkey. Will definitely, on their day, beat Wales. They might not. I'm going to go Scotland. Or do I go Sweden? No, I'll go Scotland. I definitely go Scotland. So, where does that leave the round of 16? Italy versus Australia, Turkey, Denmark, Belgium versus Scotland, Holland and Portugal, Croatia and Poland, France, Switzerland, Spain and Ukraine. England versus Germany for the round of 16. Fucking hell. Just out of curiosity, so if I was to put everything exactly the same, except England finished second in the group, not Croatia, we'd end up against Poland, and I think we would beat them. So, Gareth Southgate, this is my question to you. Come second in the group, lad. Come second. Just do it. Because what happens is the second of Group D, I think, plays the second of Group E. So as long as Spain win the group, it's not too shabby. And I think... I can't leave it like that, can I? It's going to have to be my prediction. Oh, but then I'm going to end up putting Germany through. Like, okay, think about it this way. If I put Germany through and England do go against Germany and beat them, I'm just going to be happy. If Germany beat England, I'm happy because I've got the correct result. Let's just take it like that. Let's make me a little smaller now. No, same size, sorry. Let's just move me down here. So, Italy, Australia. I think Italy win that. I think they have to win that. Like, if Italy don't win that, then that's poor from them. They've got a great team at the minute. Turkey, Denmark is a very close game. Ericsson, Delaney, them types of players. Turkey, again, very good, but not the best players in the world. I'm going to go Denmark. Danish strikers? Yeah, they're Danish strikers. Denmark team. Braithwaite, they've got Kasper Schmeichel in goal, they've got Poulsen, Christensen, who's had a great season, Højbjerg. I actually think Denmark are clear of Turkey. Belgium, Portugal. Now this is actually tough. Because I think Belgium have the much better all-round team. Portugal have the much better individual players, in likes of Ronaldo. They'll probably play Patricio in goal. Renato Sanchez has been on fire this year. They have Bruno Fernandes as well. I'm going to give it Portugal on one condition. Eden Hazard, who for the last couple of years for Belgium has absolutely carried them. Not carried them as such, but he's been their star man, you know. Like the same way Ronaldo is for Portugal. But Eden Hazard has had trials and tribulations at Real Madrid, and I wouldn't necessarily say he's match sharp going into the Euros. Even if he plays the next 5 games for Real Madrid, however many they've got left, I don't think he'll be properly match sharp. Whereas Portugal's team, I think Ronaldo is. It's as simple as that. Holland and Scotland, as much as I would like to say Scotland could go through, Holland, goodbye, Scotland. Croatia and Poland then. Modric versus Lewandowski in terms of battle of the captains. I think Poland go through there. I do. Unfortunately, I do think Poland might win that just because Lewandowski. I reckon we'll see prime Lewandowski at this Euros. I think he'll bag so many goals. If they feed him, he'll win. If they feed him, they'll win. If they don't feed him, they won't win. France, Switzerland, like I said. France, for me, are probably the favourites to win it again. I guess that last time I got it right, so I'm probably going to stick with my gut instinct. I still think France have the better team, although Germany are coming up in a close second. Spain, Ukraine. Spain have to win that, surely. The only reason I put Ukraine through because I think they could nick is because they get guaranteed 6 points. That's the only reason they're through for this stage, is they're going to go on the most points. And then England, Germany. I'm sorry, England. I want to have faith. I do. But I don't think it'll happen. If it finishes how I think it will finish, with Germany in that second place. Even so, if we win our group, whoever finishes top of Group F, no, second in Group F, we play. We need to not win our group. That's what we need to do to give ourselves the best chance of getting further. We need to not win our group. Because the minute we win our group, we go up against second place Group F. And it's either going to be France, Portugal or Germany. That's tough. And I know exactly what it's going to be. It's going to be France. It's going to be us against the German. You know, the 1 World Cup and 2 World Wars, blah, blah, blah. That's going to be the chance. Come up against Portugal, it's just going to be flashbacks to like 2006 or 2008, whenever it was. I think it was 2006, wasn't it? When Rooney got sent off for tackling Ronaldo and he got him sent off. And if we come up against France, it's going to be a case of England have got to play the World Cup winners. Like, that's not easy, is it? So, I'm sorry, Germany go through. Poland and France win that. Portugal, Italy. If this quarterfinal does happen, then I think that's the closest quarterfinal here, because Holland win that and Germany win that. But again, that is a close game. Very, very close game. I think Portugal, because of Ronaldo, will go through. Ronaldo is the type of big game player that will pull teams through. Always will be, always has been. The type of player to just absolutely pull a team through. He did it when they won the Euros last time, and I think that experience with a lot of the team will be good against a team like Italy, where in recent years hasn't been the best. Semi-finals. France versus Portugal is a big semi-final, absolutely massive semi-final. But I do think France go through just because of the players. Pogba for them. He always seems to do well when he plays for the French team. I think Pogba would be best if he played at PSG, personally. I think he can communicate better in French. I don't know what it is whenever they play for the French team, whenever they play a specific way under their manager, it just works. And so because of that, I think France are just going to dominate again. But that game could be close. I think Germany go through. I do think it'll be a France-Germany final. And I think France win. 20% said France as winners. These people are fucking idiots. Who the fuck has guessed England to win it? 15% of people said England will win it. And then 15% said Belgium will go through and win it. I mean, if they do beat Portugal, if this is how it finishes, I don't know if it will, I don't know. If this is how it finishes and they beat Portugal, they'll go through and play Italy. Even then they could win it. If they beat Italy, then they've got to beat France. But obviously people will have different setups to me. Leave your comment down below as to what you think will happen. Whether you think France will win, whether you think Germany will win. I want who will win, who we'll see in the final, and where you think England will get to. I've said, with how many good teams there are in the groups, specifically the fact that if we come first, where do Croatia finish? Croatia get second in, so first of Group D plays second in Group F, by the looks of it. So first place goes against second. Second place goes against second in Group E. The minute we top our group, we have what I'd consider the hardest run to a semi-final or final. Like, if we come top of our group, we play either France, Germany or Portugal. It's as simple as that. If we do then beat one of them, we play Spain, because Spain have the easiest run. They go Spain against Ukraine. If it ends up being Ukraine, if it's not Ukraine, it's either Russia, Scotland or Portugal or Sweden. One of them. No. Yeah, they play this team. Oh, who I think will have the most points. Oh, hang on. I think I've done this slightly wrong. I'm going to leave it like that for now, because I've just gone bing, 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 bing. It'll probably be... I don't know what order that will be in. But that could easily be Ukraine, Scotland, Sweden, Russia, and Spain still win that. So then even if we did beat Germany or Portugal or France, whoever it is in this position, if we top our group, this does not change. We either then play Germany, Portugal or France here. We are probably going to play Spain here. And then it will be Holland here if it's the same route. There. So Holland or Scotland. Because I think Scotland can beat Turkey. I just don't think they'll beat Holland. And then we've got to go again in a final. Jeez. This is going to be tough. But I'm looking forward to it. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Like I said, leave your comments down below. A, who wins? B, who's in the final? And C, where you think England will get to. As simple as that, boys. I hope you guys have enjoyed. And I'm excited to see how many views this video actually gets and if people do keep going back to it, because it's what happened last time. But anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed. And I shall catch you later, guys.